South Korea started as one of the world's least developed countries in the early 1900s, but its economy grew rapidly, transforming Korea into a successfully developed country by a record-breaking rate. The Industrial Revolution in Korea have been a major turning point in history. Korea's development strategies as performed during the period of export-based industrialization stand out as a high example of a rapid transformation. In 1950, the Korean War broke out and destroyed most of Korea's facilities and infrastructure. Thousands were killed, families were separated, and poverty began to rise. But the one benefit throughout the war was that it made all people equal. The widespread idea of equality became the biggest advantage of the later development. In 1961, by military coup, General Park Chung-hee became the president and a dictator and escalated the new building of the export-based industrialization. Export-based industrialization is a trade and economic policy aiming to speed up the industrialization process of a country by exporting goods. Since 1962, its economy has grown faster than any other countries. From 1962 to 1966, the first plan for the development was conducted. The purpose of the plan was to substitute the import of cement, refined oil, and fertilizer with domestic product and to build infrastructure. From 1967 to 1971, the second plan was conducted. The goods like shoes, bags, and cloth began to export. Those products were competitive in the international market because of the cheap labor force in Korea. From this, Korean manufacturing industry could grow up to 22% a year, increase employment and utilization of land. His project also included a highway to connect Seoul to the ports in Busan. For the price of sending thousands of soldiers to fight in the Vietnam War, it allowed them to rebuild the country after the war. Much of this money went into infrastructure and the building of the highway. Rapid economic growth brought a drastic transformation in Korea's industrial structure. South Korea is the major player among the world's top exporting nations. There are many South Korean companies by market cap that have benefited from the country's export boom. Hyundai Heavy Industries is the world's largest shipbuilding company. Construction business by Hyundai moved into shipbuilding in the 1970s. By 1974, the company had built the world's largest shipyard. Hyundai Motor is the world's fifth biggest car maker and the top automaker in South Korea. Founded in 1967, it introduced the first Korean passenger car, the Hyundai Pony, in 1976. By expanding its product in key markets such as China, the car maker sold millions of vehicles starting from 2011. Samsung Electronics is the world's biggest technology firm by profits and by far the largest listed company in South Korea. It was founded in 1969 and it is now the world's biggest maker of memory chips, smartphones, and televisions. Before the Korean War, 75% of the population was living in rustic regions. Today, considering the huge population increase, up to 82% are living in urban areas and have settled around major population centers in Seoul and Daegu. From the increase of population and manufacturing in the urban areas, there have been some negative consequences. As industries took off, the air quality in Seoul worsened significantly throughout the rapid industrialization. Water quality is considered acceptable, where in some areas industrial sources have harmed river ecosystems. The number of youth unemployment between the ages of 15 and 30 has reached a high of 12.5%. The number is quite depressing, but what's worse is that the rate is on the rise. In Korea, graduating from a top university and competition is deep in the minds of the students with the pressure from early age. The country has the highest rate of suicide in the OECD, being the #1 cause of death. 50 years ago, this war-ravaged country needed foreign aid. As the country's industrialization developed, not only positive but negative impacts shook the country. Yet today, Korea is one of the fastest moving society, providing expertise all around the world.